Good morning, it's day 11 and headed out here from Clarks Valley Road. I'm going to head south today to Peters Mountain parking lot area to get picked up. It's been raining all night, so we'll see how this hike goes. I was told at one point or at some point along here, there's going to be a boulder scramble to do. So we'll see how that goes in the old rainy day. But it was a tough day to get up. I just don't feel it today. Well, these are the kind of days you just have to push through. But at least it's only 9.7 miles today. All should be good. The rain's supposed to be scattered showers throughout the day, so I think it'll be good. All should be just fine. Let's see what we have here. Appalachian Trail, Kinterview 4 miles, Peter Mountain Shelter 6.7, and then Route 225, which is where I'm getting picked up at. It has 9.6 on the sign here. My map shows 9.7, but hey, what's a tenth of a mile after all these miles, right? I'm only partway up this 1.7 mile mountain climb, and I was getting wetter on the inside of my poncho from sweating than I was on the outside from the rain. So I have decided to take it off. It is very, very humid and hot. I mean, just muggy, yucky. So I thought, yep, no sense in being trapped inside this poncho, sweating like crazy. So yes, I still have a good 1.2 miles to go. I'm only about a half mile into the mountain climb this morning. I just ran across 4 hikers heading north. They are started in Harper's Ferry and headed to Katahdin up in Maine. Last year they did Harper's Ferry down to Georgia. So this year they are doing Harper's Ferry up to Katahdin. Not too bad of a climb, but just came across a little bit of a rock scramble here. Or boulder scramble, I guess it would be. But it wasn't bad at all. Not too bad at all. There's my blaze. So far, the 4 hikers heading north are the only 4 I've seen. Maybe the clouds will lift a bit. By the time I get to the next 2.3 miles, there'll be a view by the time I get there. I think it was called Kitterill View. Once I get up there, I'll get the name of it again. I have another little rock field to walk through here. It doesn't look too awfully bad. Several slanted rocks, but I'll just take my time getting through there. And I can't tell if it continues on after as far as I can see there or not. But just take my time and make my way through it. You can see here that the rocks do end, and I'm back on the dirt / rock / root trail. Very pleasant trail. I like this terrain. I just came through this area here with the rocks scrambling, a bit of it, and then you can see the path is nice, and then back into the rocks again. And I'll continue through this little rocky path up here. There were 4 women day hiking, who passed me going north. The lady out front was 83 years old. It was so neat. I don't know if they were multi-generational. I did ask, but none of them answered me, so I don't know if they were or not. But she's 83, and she tries to get out here once a month, I think she said, to hike the same path I'm doing today, the 9.7 miles. So they will park one of the cars down at the northern tip and then drive another car back to the southern starting point and do their hike. I thought it was so inspiring to see this lady out here hiking. And she had her trekking poles, her little backpack, she had it all going. It was pretty neat. All right, back onto the regular path for a little bit here maybe. Let's see what the future holds. I've made it to an area, the Kenter view, but everything is socked in by clouds, so I'm not going to head on down there. Maybe later today it will open up, but for right now we're still socked in with the clouds. You can see they're starting to lift because it's getting lighter out, but no view as of right now. Maybe up here a little ways there'll be something to look at, but right now it is all clouds. I've slowed my pace way down. I was probably close to 3 miles per hour walking on this open trail, but I've just slowed it way down because I don't feel like going that fast right now. A little bit of a breeze, feels great. The humidity is supposed to go away. Temperatures have dropped down a little bit. So maybe tomorrow should be a nice pleasant day for hiking. Right now I have on my itinerary, I think tomorrow is an 11-mile day, I think. And that is followed by a 9-mile day, and then 2 high mileage, one 15.4 and the other 14.4. And that's because of the pickup points are spread that far out. And then it's back home for my semi-annual appointments. Get the old eye, teeth, the rest of the body checked out, and then come back out. I haven't decided if I will try to finish the rest of Pennsylvania into New York, or if I will go back down into Virginia and finish the rest of Virginia, and then come back up and finish this. I'm kind of leaning towards coming back up here first, to help get some trail legs before heading back to those 4,000 footers in Virginia. Right now, the trail that I have left from from Pennsylvania into New York has nothing more than 2,000 footers. There might be a 2,500, but nothing like Virginia where the 4,000 footers are. So I just weigh my options, take a good look at them, see what I got. I stopped at the shelter here to take a little break and have something to eat. This is Peter's Mountain Shelter. And what a really nice shelter. My glory. Look at all the room in here. I can't get over how much room there is. And the box over there, I'm not sure what's in it. It's locked. But then it has a loft up top. The picnic table is here, which is great. And then up top here, you'll notice they have a roll down awning type of thing. So if it's raining out, you can put that awning down to stop the rain from coming onto the table here while you're sitting and eating. And there is a bear box and a fire pit out here. Nice little side porch. So yeah, what a beautiful shelter this is. Very beautiful. Up here there's a placard that says Peter Mountain Shelter in memory of Stephen W. Barber, 1970 to 1990, from his parents and his sister. But how nice, what a beautiful shelter. So I came around the corner and I see this little guy here. Hopefully I can find him for you. There he comes into the picture right there. So this big old turtle is right in the middle of the trail. And now I'm on the back side of them. Okay, big guy, well I hope you're doing all right. I hope you make your way along there. Having a turtle in the middle of the trail was a first for me. That was interesting. I still have about 2.5 miles to go to my pickup point. Rain clouds have gone away, the sun has come out, and the temperature has gone up. So hopefully I won't run into any snakes now coming out on the trail trying to sun after the rain. I was just not feeling the hike today. Pushed through it, obviously, but I'm just not feeling it today. Hopefully tomorrow will change and I'll be ready to face the trials of the trail. Awesome view up here today from Table Rock. That is where I am right now. The view from Table Rock, about 2 miles from my pickup point. There's an open area here, some power lines. You can see down into the valley below. Nice to have another view. Just going through a bit of a rock area here, nothing major. Keep my eye out for snakes since the sun is now out and it's pretty warm. And we know how those snakes love to sun themselves, you know. I'm not sure if that is the Susquehanna River still or not, but way down there you can see some water. The beautiful countryside. I did not close out my video when I got to the pickup area. It was, I think, a 9.7, 9.6 mile day, and I am hurting. I don't know why. It was just the toughest hike I have had in a while. I am exhausted. I am spent. I'm a little sore, but it's not that. I am whipped. I am just whipped. So I'm going to go ahead and get a shower. I'm going to go to Olive Garden because that's what I feel like having. Have a little Olive Garden for late lunch, early dinner, and then back here to the room. Maybe I'll get another video out. Maybe I'll just pass out. Who knows? But something will get done. And then get up tomorrow and do it all again. I think tomorrow's I think an 11-mile day. So more than today, but not what it will be. The last 2 days I'm up here will be 14 and a half and 15 and a half miles respectively. So the pickup points get a little further in between. But that's about it. Hoping for a good night's rest, and more than anything that whatever is causing me to feel so blah, it leaves my body and allows me to be chipper and perky once again. Have a great day.